Alright guys, I'm just making my coffee right quick. I'll wait for everybody to come in anyway. I'm just making that coffee right quick. Alright, it's done. It's ready. Oh, I love America. I love America and these fast coffee machines, they're great. So fast. 1, 2, 3 coffee. Thank you, America. You're the best. I gotta have some coffee. Hey, my guy, Jimmy, what's up, boo-boo? That's the old school love right there. All right, guys, so we have a few signs left and I have energy, so I'm glad everybody's with me. And you guys are up with me. Yeah, I like coffee too. I drink it. It doesn't keep me up. I just drink it because I like the taste. I love you too, Matthew. I love all you guys. No problem, Tatted. Anytime. I miss you too, Queen. Yo, good to see you, cutie. That's my boo Jimmy right there. That's the old school. Oh my God, he was there when I did my first open mic thing, and he was cracking up the whole time. He was like, "This girl is crazy." All right, we were on. Let's focus. I love you guys all very much. Love you. I can't believe this year for my birthday. It's funny when you start to become like spiritual, like in a sense where your heart becomes like pure. It's like you want less things. Like every year for my birthday, I at least threw myself a party or did something like over the top, right? This year though, I was like, I just want to be home. Like I just want to chill. Like, and I realized that it's like when, you know, for people that are like woke and they understand, they want a nice house, but they're not looking for that excessive. Like I always say, I feel so bad. Like all those houses that 2 people live in and there's like 12 bedrooms. I'm like, yo, you know how many fucking foster kids could be in that house right now? You know. All right. So we got Taurus, Aries, Sag, and Scorpio. So let's get on the Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tauruses. So, and then Aquarius as well, okay? We'll take care of all the signs, guys. You know, don't forget, when you're in the rooms, though, like, messages come to you anyway, so you don't have to be that sign. I always tell my spirit guides, if there's someone in the room and they need to hear a message, please give it to them. And they do. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wow, Taurus. So what Taurus is, I don't know if you know this about yourselves, but you better, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. You better ask the ancient Egyptians. They had your fucking Taurus symbolism was everywhere. If you ever see the ancient Egyptians, they always had the constellation of Taurus and the sun. And I'm going to say this again, the reason why. The constellation of Taurus and the sun. Because for Taurus, for them, people thought they were worshiping the bull. Wrong. Or the sun. Wrong. They believed the gateway to heaven was in the constellation of Taurus, which is why they always had the Taurus thing and the sun, because, and then every time the sun always had like a box in there, like a little crack, because they believe every year at one point, every so often at one point, there's a hole in the sun. And if you look at solar, NASA pictures, if you look at solar and NASA pictures, they actually have pictures of the sun with a black hole in it. And they're like, what the fuck? It's a square though. And so the ancient Egyptians, who did not have telescopes and astrology and like, you know, scientists and all that, they knew about this because they were told this. They said like the sun gods came down and told them that if they learn to fly, when man learns to fly ultimately and stop traveling with space and time and just travel with the notion of that they're going to get there, they have the possibility to go into the sun, which is the gateway to heaven, right? The Son of God. People think that refers to Jesus, but they don't. It's just, I don't want to say it because people are like, how can you say Jesus isn't the Son of God? Ah. But it's the truth. It's the truth. Okay? get woke real quick. The Son of God, okay? God's Son resurrected on the third day. If you look at that, oh God, I could go into this. So I can't. There's a lot, but it's very controversial and people are very religious out here and they're very like, oh my God, you're gonna burn in hell. I'm like, no, there is no hell. They're like, wait, what? Bitch, what did she just say? There's no hell? Yeah, I said there's no hell. There's no hell for me because I know I'm never gonna go there. So just remember that, okay? Okay. So we're on Scorpio, right? Okay. We were on Scorpio. Yes, okay. No, Taurus. Excuse me. I'm sorry. All right, Taurus. Between worlds, serendipity, the void. The reason why I started talking about all that, Taurus, is because you got this card. I'm going to tell you. So for the Tauruses that are in here right now, for the ones that are going to see this when you're watching this, you're going to say, I know what she's talking about. It seems like I'm like always in tune with things. Like I always know what's going to happen. Like I'm half in, half out, okay? Look at that card. Between worlds. Two different dimensions. Between worlds. That's why I was talking about the fact that Taurus is one of the most spiritual entities that's known to mankind, because they were highly revered because they believed that the gateway to the heaven was in the constellation of Taurus, which leads to the sun and is blah, 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 okay? So what you need to know is that you're highly connected to both worlds here. Okay? Look at that. You got serendipity. It's like, what did I say? I was saying when man learns to fly and all that stuff. Oh, I like that astral presence. I like that name. When I was just saying that when man learns to fly, they can actually go to the heaven. Look at that. It's like she's already in her heaven, right? So you're in between two worlds, Taurus, okay? The void, okay? Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. There could be something very significant, beautiful happen for you in the winter. And so right now you could be feeling like the void is on you. Like, nothing's happening. I've been fucking waiting. Like, what is going on? The universe is like, I'm sending you blessings. And you're like, bitch, where? Like, like that kind of energy. And so they're telling you that right now it might feel like that, but you're actually building a vortex into a gateway that's going to lead you to a heavenly dimension. Whoa, you're building a vortex to a gateway that's going to lead you to a heavenly dimension towards the winter time. You have some good blessings coming. Taurus, you are a healer naturally, Taurus. I'll tell you right now, naturally, a very, very known to be healers. A lot of Taurus people work with energy and healing, very earth-like. Okay, look at that. What does that say? It says double mission, okay? You're here on a double mission, Taurus. You're a light worker, a star seed, so you need to serve the world by being you. So whatever you qualities are, stop denying them and start supplying them, okay? Whatever those you qualities are that you're probably seeing as something that's not, it is very true. What you're not seeing as, so I almost feel like for some of you as well, when you sleep and you're having dreams, you're actually projecting your spirit into the astral realm. And so therefore you're experiencing and seeing things that are not making sense to you right now, and you're trying to figure everything out. However, give it time, because the universe will provide you with the answers that you need, okay? So that's what I'm hearing for you. Yes, they do. Yes, I can see that astral. I feel it. I feel your energy already. I astral project a few. I do too, by accident, though. I don't want to in my dreams, but I started to do it, and I started to see my past lives a lot, and I was like, all right, I don't want to see no more. Like, this is too much. I was seeing my past lives, and it was, wild. Wild. I see, you know how many kids I have in different realms, in different, I have so many children. So do you. You do too. So if you ever like see a child in your dream, you're like, who is that? That's your child. They're like saying hi to you. Like I had dreams, they were crying when I was leaving. Like we were crying. I woke up crying like I just left my child. Like I was like, it was crazy. I mean, you know, it's very true. This is all real shit here, okay, Taurus? So just beware, because if you're being strong, powerful energy right now, very powerful. If you're feeling this, very powerful, using your gifts to connect with others, because you have this gift to connect with others and see people for the soul that they are, not really for who they are portraying themselves to others. You kind of like to delve deep into their character. So when you do that, no, you're not nuts. Nobody here is nuts. We're not crazy. I don't know if any of you women, I'm going to say something that might sound like trippy to you, but if any of you women experience very, very heavy, like cramping when you're having your period, it almost feels like you're giving birth type of thing. And you're like, what the fuck? Like sometimes you'll have like, I hate to say this, not to be nasty, but blood clots that are big, and like, you're like, what the fuck? Like they're like big. They're like, you know, the size of what would be a miscarriage if you were to have one within the first month of your pregnancy. If any of you have ever experienced that, yes, just know that babies are being made, okay? So whether they're coming into you and whether the astral world is creating it during the night, or other dimensional beings are, hey, Rennie, are pulling that energy and they're creating children. You have children all over, men, women. You know how they say incubus and succubus? Like, so the succubus comes and they have sex with the men and they get themselves pregnant. Then they go off and they're having babies by you. And then the succubus and the incubus, you know the story of like, you've had sex dreams where you woke up like, why did I just feel like I was fucking someone? Because you were, and you're having babies with other dimensional beings and you don't even know it. I know that sounds crazy to a lot of you, but it's very fucking true. It's not spirit babies. They're other dimensional beings. There's a difference, not spirit babies, because once the person passes away and they become a ghost or a spirit, they're like trapped here, and that's a whole different world we're talking about. We got spirit babies. No, spirit babies, no, but there's other dimensional beings. So if I find it interesting that it started pausing when I was telling that information. So, no, I'm not saying so much. It's okay. If aliens could go in and out of portals and they could travel through space and time within a blink of an eye, you don't think that they could be invisible and fuck you while you're sleeping? I don't know if anybody's ever experienced feeling like you're being held down and being fucked by something. Because you are. Let's really fucking wake up here, okay? Yep, I took it there. I said what I said. All right, Taurus? I know astral. I know you know, because people who are in that spiritual, they know what time it is. I went through that experience when I was like 19 for 2 months straight. That was happening to me. I went to the doctor and I was like, hey doc, what's going on with me? Why am I waking up at night and I feel like I'm being held down, and I feel like I'm having sexual experiences with people? The doctor told me that I was having sexsomnia. So I thought, it's an illness, something's wrong with me immediately, because every doctor makes you think you're crazy. Like when you have ADHD, it's attuned to different dimensions. ADD, attuned to different dimensions. So you can't focus because you're focusing, because your mind and spirit is connecting to different energies. So therefore it leaves your brain scattered, which is why you have to refocus and let them know, back the fuck up, you know? If you see 1111 everywhere, that is time for you to have a spiritual awakening. It's time for you to get on that spiritual shit, okay? Thank you. I never woke up and felt that way via some homo alien view. Some homo alien. Aliens are not gay or straight. They don't see that. They're not like us. For them, sex is not a thing they do like that. Like, it's more like a mind thing. So when they come to do it with whatever beings are coming to do it with us, it's because they get to experience something that's otherworldly for them. And so when they do it with each other, it's not like that sex, right? Yeah, they are. Those wet dreams are that, okay? Homo alien. Why you had to, why? I know girl aliens have come to sleep with me mad times because I would just feel like somebody playing with my pussy and I'm like, hello? Who's there? Who is it? What's your name? She's like, Jessica. I'm like, hey, Jessica, how you doing, boo? Y'all, bitch, can I come to Mars with you? I'm trying to turn up. You know what I'm saying? You got clubs over there? Bitch, I'm trying to work my ass in that spaceship suit real quick. I can't with you guys. Okay, so Taurus, back to, come on, reconnect. So I'm just saying, they could do better. That's why they come here. They're like, oh, these aliens are getting boring. Let's go see what these humans be like. You want to go check out that bitch that we saw the other day? She was walking down the street. Let's go. I know where she lives. You do? Yeah. They're walking through walls. Yes, knocked out asleep. You wake up. You're like, why is my fucking pussy so wet? Why did I feel like, why am I peeing like I was up all night having sex? You know, that morning when you wake up and you're peeing and it's like going this way and that way, because you just, the pee-pee was, even men too. Like, it's the same thing. Okay? The damn aliens enjoying me too damn much. Me too, Mr. P. Me too. Okay? Look at my babies in here, Meezy, my love. It's a fact. This is a fact. This is a fact. Y'all don't stop being afraid and just know it's there and just be like, oh, what are we gonna do? I mean, if you were them and you could do that, tell me you wouldn't. Bitch, I would be in motherfucking what's his name? I would be fucking Johnny Depp. I'd be fucking Charlize Theron. She could get it. Like, I'd be like ghost fucking going through the walls and Charlize Theron would be held down so quick. She'd be like, what the fuck? I'd be like, yeah, bitch, you like that? She'd be like, what's going on? It's just me, Flo. I'm just in another dimension. I came to fuck your brains out, right? Okay. All right, Taurus. Of course. Taurus are freaks so bad. Megan Fox. I gotta say, who else as a female that definitely like, Charlize Theron would be one of them. I would fuck her in Monster, the movie Monster too. That's how bad she is to me. All right, Taurus. So like I was saying, when you rewatch this and besides all the freaky Taurus shit I was just talking about, because Taurus are freaks. They love to fuck. Like I was saying in one of the lives, you motherfuckers love to fuck. It's like your favorite thing on earth. Like, so I guess you wouldn't mind if an alien came, gave you some dick or some pussy in the middle of the night. You'd be like, shit, I ain't been getting it in like 3 days. I'm gonna need some of that. 3 days. 3 days. Yes, fuck out of here. Yes, I know you're freaky, I know. Okay, so, but besides all that, so all that astral realm, all that, a lot of information in there, all true, very true, because I experienced it myself, and I'm not going to let nobody tell me I was crazy, because look at me today. I know I'm not crazy. People that are crazy, they don't know they're crazy, right? So, Taurus, so they're asking you to use your ability to connect with others and to stand in your power and to stand in your power and to know that there is a time period ending for you now, because in the time of November, December, January, and February, you're going to be feeling some shift in energy, because you're going to kind of like start to live your mission now, because double mission, light worker, starseed, okay? They don't make these starseed oracle decks for no reason. It's because they know that we are ourselves starseeds, and don't think that a starseed did not help a human make these decks to let people know you're a part of something greater than you believe that you are, because you're moving forward, Taurus, here, and you really are starting to use your intuition. Your intuition is going to guide you through this new journey, okay? There's a beautiful new journey coming in for you, and it's freaking incredible. I'll tell you that. Just be prepared. The winter time. If it feels like you're in a dark place, or not dark place, like you're in the void, like nothing's moving forward, it's because they're waiting for the right timing, okay? Divine timing, okay? Everything in divine timing. You can't rush the divine. Nope, they're not going to allow it. All right? So we got, let's do Aquarius. And then we'll do Scorpio and then Sag. Aries. We didn't do Aries yet. Wow. You know what? Let's do Aquarius, and then, okay, we'll just see. We'll see where it goes. I was called to do Aquarius. We'll do Aquarius, okay? I go with whatever my spirit guides tell me to go with next. Whatever they want me to go with next, I do. Okay. So, I said Aries. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So it's to know that people can channel and this is real stuff. I'm an investigator, and if something's not proven to me, I'll be like, this is bullshit. Like, I don't believe it, you know. So I always make sure that proof is in the pudding, you know. So I watched this one person. Her name's Alchemy and You. She's like a channeler, big time. And so for the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, please lay out the cards while I speak. Thank you, spirit guides. I watch her and I always test them, like, okay, if this is real and she's really channeling what I'm feeling right now, say something that I'm doing. And like before, I was sitting down looking at the sunset, and she said, right when I just asked my spirit guides to prove it, she said, sitting with the sunset, shit you not, I dropped my phone. I was like, oh my God. And then she said, I'm hearing the letter F, 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 strongly, F, F. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, you see what? So I do this kind of work and I still get surprised by how people, it's just crazy. So, you know, I'm a Virgo. I investigate. I make sure proof is happening. So I know spirit guides are talking through all of us. So that's why I'm like grateful to be like in this position, because I want other people to be in the same position. I try to motivate you guys to be in this position, okay? So for the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sorry, okay. Put that back. Listen to your intuition. Like right now, I heard put that back, and I did. I didn't go nah. I listened to it, and so people are like, "Whoa, you're talking to someone?" I'm like, "No, well, my spirit guides are speaking through me, and they're using my voice so that I don't get scared. Because if I just hear a random voice be like, put that back, I'll be like, ah, bitch, this phone will be off. Like I'll be like, the fuck, no, you know. So it's like an inner knowing, an inner voice. That's your intuition speaking through you, right? So listen to it. So if you're like driving, you're like, I shouldn't go that way, and something tells you don't go that way, and you go anyway, and something happens, blame yourself for not listening, because they just told you not to go that way. Or if something, you're texting and driving, you hear like, don't stop texting, and you don't, and then you hit a car in front of you, just remember, they told you. They were trying to give you the hint, okay? I know, just Mr. P. I'm only offering the FaceTime readings right now, and in-person readings and healing sessions, because the pre-recorded, I feel I like to be genuine with my work. So I want to be able to connect with someone when I do the readings, because I feel like I can pick up on their energy. Even though I do great on the pre-recorded, I literally have done almost hundreds of them, 100 at least since I started, and I didn't start too long ago. And I promise you, every single person always writes me back with, how did you know that? Oh my God, all I did was send you a picture of my date of birth. That's crazy, Flo. It's because I could pick up energy easily. I don't need the person. I just need their photo and their date of birth. And I say it out loud. I ask their spirit guides to come through. And it happens. But I'm offering only FaceTime right now, only because with me, it's a full healing session. And if someone is wanting to heal, they will book the FaceTime reading, and you know, it's not expensive, but I can't go too cheap either, because I end up being on the phone with people for like an hour and a half, and it's like a lot of work. I can't do more than 2 FaceTime readings a day. I'm like drained after that. I'm like sleeping for like, because you know, it's the energy. All right, so Aquarius here. All right, Aquarius, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Star family. You're a part of a team of souls. Call in support. Observer. I mean, come on. Yeah, it is. I do pick up energy easily, baby. I do. Thank you. Observer. Aquarius, you are the observer. You literally are the observer. You're not for everyone. So just embrace your weirdness and face your true north. Follow the true north. Some of you could be deciding to like just go on a trip and just get the fuck out of here. I do know someone who's an Aquarius who's on a road trip right now, and it's just crazy because that's how I'm seeing it. Like I got a vision of him, so it's like somebody going on a journey to find themselves, right? Because you're a part of the star family here, so you need to call in your soul. Like starseed families are crazy. I connect with Stop pausing. I connect with Pleiadian energy. That's the 7 sisters, okay? But there's all sorts of places. There's Ceres, there's all types. Anyway, so you could also connect with a planet like Venus, Mars, you know, depending on your energy, how you feel. If you look at planets and you see like, so I'm speaking of the Aquarius and that you're a part of a team of souls, call in support. And observer, it's like you're literally looking for yourself right now. So you're looking out into the universe, but you're seeing yourself. I do hear for some of you that you're very interested in like astrology and like seeing. It's not astrology. It's like the planets, the universe. You love to look up. Like it makes you feel connected to look up into the sky and see things because you want a new life. You're getting it or you're wanting it and you're receiving it, okay? You're on the process, the journey of receiving it. You have to let go of some people. You have literally left some people behind, like left them hanging. Like, I gotta go. Yeah, motherfuckers are wasting my time here. Because it's like this deep knowing inside of you knows that you're part of something deeper here. And it's like, for some of you, I'm hearing they wear a cape. Like, they wear a cape as in you always want to be the hero, right? You want to save everyone. But they're saying right now to save yourself and to not think you're by yourself because you're a part of a team of souls. So call in support. So because sometimes you might feel like you're by yourself because you're so busy observing and you're not letting, like, your spirit is, Kelly, my love, your spirit is very free. So, but you like to observe a lot. You're not really the speaker. You don't like to talk a lot. You like to, like, what are they about to say? What are they going to do, you know? And that's good because that's leading you to that new life because you're actually paying attention to everything around you today. You're not, like, you know, just allowing anything to just come in the way and just do whatever they want. You're actually using the fact that you're a great observer. You're an, like, private investigator type of energy. Like, if somebody was to play you, you would find out and you would, you know, nip it in the butt instead of like previously before where you were just allowing just any energies to be around you and it was just too much, you know? Because I see you leaving people behind here. And, you know, and you leaving these people behind, look at how it's left you. Like, you finally realized holding on to these people. So, because I'm just going to say sometimes we have to realize, like, we have more support, like, in the stars and more support in the planets and in the universe than we do around us. So I'm going to say for you right now, if you're feeling this energy, if it resonates, I know it. You're looking around, you're like, well, where's the support? So you go online and you'll find all this support and all these people that understand you. And you're like, I'm not alone. Oh my God, a lot of people feel like this, right? Now you're seeing that maybe the people around you, you don't need their support no more. You don't care if they support you or not because you know what you're about and you know what you're doing. Right? There's like a, Gabe, my baby. There's, you leaving whatever these energies are behind. You see that? They were like holding you back. Look at the crutches. You're like ready to go. Even though you have no shoes on and your feet are freezing, you gotta go. This person's kind of like, not a person. It could be energy. It could be anything energetic. It could be, they were like kind of like, it's like, hold me. Like it's like a mother going on a long trip and she has to carry a baby the whole time. Not that that baby's ever going to be a burden to the mom, but it will make the trip longer and much more like exhausting, right? So if you were to say like, Mom, can you watch my baby? I want to go on this trip. You wouldn't have that fear of like, I got to protect this baby. So whoever you feel like you're protecting here, you're finally saying, you know, I love you, but I got to let you go. I have to. And I take care of, I'm here, I take care of, you know, some of us take care of our mothers. They're sick, they're not feeling good. We're afraid to leave them because we're the only ones there. And I'm hearing that, first of all, I'm hearing you're going to be greatly rewarded for that if you do take care of somebody in your family. Because I just got a vision of somebody on a hospital bed, but they're in a house. Like, that's crazy. No, it's not crazy. I saw like a, you know, the hospital bed. I saw it with the white sheets on it, and then I saw it kind of like in the living room area, like towards the corner of the living room, there's like a hospital bed, and like I saw medicine bottles all around. And then I saw someone like running out of the room to make sure that somebody's okay in the next room. It could be like just speaking energetically, like that's how you feel, like you always have to be on call. That's how I'm getting, like a doctor on call. But it feels like once you let this, like, they're not saying not to care about this person no more, but understand that, first of all, you're going to be rewarded for the work that you're doing, whoever you're helping. But it's like you have to understand that you have to think about yourself. Albie, why? What happened? Because she hasn't been well. Who, your mom? Your mom, what's going on with her? Is there something... It's physical for you, Fatima? Is there something going on with her? Because I just got like a really bad headache. I don't know what that's alluding to, but my right side of my head. Yeah, Kelly, that's right. Your mom too, right? She's sick. I have a really bad headache. Oh my God, Albie, I swear to my daughter's life, I was about to say, is it mental health? That is crazy because I got a really bad headache. And I just said, I was going to say, is it mental health? Wow. Wow. That's crazy because this is why I said say it. And now, you see, that's why you don't go against your intuition. I was just about to say, is it mental health? But I was like, don't say that because what if they don't want people to know? That's why I didn't want to say it out loud. But you said it. So I'm like, no. She's been having a lot of those, mental health. My mom has an autoimmune disease. So yeah, shit is crazy. Oh, wow. My mom has COPD. And she has fibromyalgia, so I have to like force her to be active. So sometimes like I won't wash the dishes so she can get up and do them. Not because I'm like, bitch, wash the dishes, but if she doesn't move around, her body hurts. And she has COPD. And yeah, she smokes still, and she's not gonna stop smoking. Listen, you're not gonna change them. All you can do is help them get through it and just like feel better, you know? Speaking of smoking, I'm gonna light a cigarette now. And so we all have somebody who's ill in our family. And look, so I can tell you this. Look, I'm going to tell you this. For all of you that have somebody who's ill in your family, because we still are on Aquarius, but I'm feeling like I need to say this. This person that's not feeling well, that's kind of like, thank you. This person that's not feeling well, even financially, I feel like you have to be there to support them. Because if you see the Mother of Pentacles is looking over at the card here, you see that? And she's taking care of someone not just physically, but financially as well. If you feel like you have first of all, we all have an angel, all of us, including me, okay? Because, yeah, do we want to pick up and just leave and just go live our own lives and say, fuck it, like I need to think of me? Yes, but I will tell you, I'm going to start taking my grandma to her chemotherapist. I will tell you, I'm praying for every one of us too, all of us, and we have angels that are okay. So for all of you guys that have someone who's sick, who just said that, I want you to put your hands, thank God, Gina, I want you to put your hands over them because there's, strongly I'm hearing this. Listen to this, you guys, please, this is very important. For all of you that have someone sick, because I do with my mom all the time, I want you to put your hands over them when maybe they'll be like, what are you doing? Maybe wait till they're sleeping, go put it over their heads and just imagine an angel being right there to help you heal them, because I just heard I'm going to help you heal them. Just work on them. It's not going to fully recover them, but it's going to help ease their pain. So, and I see like I'm getting a vision of like the head a lot, like the head area. So I want somebody to like go over to someone and just help them ease their mind and relax. Even if they're okay with you, like touching them, doing like the pet on the arm, the angels will help you heal them. Please do that, okay? It's very important, okay? Because you will have assistance with that, okay? If you can, I'm not like, listen, crystals aren't cheap, but if you can grab a couple of crystals on Etsy, they have like the starter kit. It's like $19, I think. And it's the starter kit and it's got the healing ones in it. It'll have like rose quartz and all that, I want you to take that, get one of those boxes, because I'm going to start selling crystals soon too, but you know, when I'm ready to, because I have to do a lot of other things first. I'm going to start doing that, and I want you to take that box and light a white candle, like a white candle you saw I put on my Instagram. You could put the crystals next to it and next to the person who's ill, and it will absorb the sickness. The rocks and the candle will absorb the sickness, okay? So for the Aquariuses, like I said, an angel will help you with this person, and it's like working on it. They're going to work with you together. If you see that again with the working and all that, like working with you on that, okay, Aquarius? Like for anybody, not just Aquarius, for anybody in here who's got anyone who's sick, who, if you watch this, I ask you to please. For a lot of you, this is also interfering with your love life, because let's just be 100% real. You don't want to be a dick and be like, I'm selfish and I'm just going to go fucking live my life and do what I want. But it affects your love life as well. I do feel strongly here for somebody. You broke up with somebody because of... Stop. Just stay still and don't go out of service. I do feel like that's awesome. Resilience. That's awesome. I do feel like it's I give my mom massages a lot too. I do her feet, everything. And I do feel like for some of you it's affecting your love life. And you don't want to be greedy and selfish, okay? So, yeah. Giving your mom massages and all that, resilience, when you're doing it, I want you to imagine that your hands are literally putting your good energy, your strong, healthy energy. Not that you're giving her all your healthy energy. I want you to remember that when you're doing this, not to say like, I'm giving you all my energy, because then you're literally giving someone all your energy. What you're doing is asking the angels to guide you and assist you, and giving your good, healthy energy to your mom, but still bringing you back some more energy. It's like they're putting it into you and you're putting it out to them. Do you understand? So it's not your energy from your body, your spirit. You're asking the angels to help you with that energy. So when I do it, I'll imagine them giving me energy and me pushing it out to them. So if I'm massaging my mom's feet or I'm making her feel better, this works. My cat's eye was fucked up. He must have been outside fighting with somebody. He came home and I held him in my hand. I took a paper towel, wiped his eye, and then I put my hand over his eye, and I just imagined his eye just opening up, and my mom and my stepdad right here. And the cat went from like this, I'm not kidding, to... And they were like, what the fuck? I was like, see, I told you. But my mom has seen me heal her before. She was so sick. And why am I telling you this? Because I'm moving on to the next sign. But I'm telling this because if it worked for me, it worked for you. My mom was on the couch shivering. Like, she was freezing. We had 10 blankets on her. I'm not kidding. She was sweating, cold, freezing. We don't know what happened. She just all of a sudden is not feeling good. I sat on top of her. I literally sat on her legs because she was like, I'm freezing. And I put my hands over her face and her head. And I was like, close your eyes, Mom. I was like, I'm going to heal you right now. She was like, okay. So I put my hands over her head. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. 3 minutes later. Now imagine I was saying, angels, please help me right now. And whoever, your passed on loved ones, your grandfathers, whatever, asked them. And I swear to you, 4 minutes later, I'm lying. Like 4 minutes later, she got up and started throwing up so much. And then all of a sudden, she sat up and she was like, I feel like nothing happened to me. How the fuck did you do that? I said, I didn't do it. Our angels did it. She was like, Lena, that's not a joke. How did you do that? That's crazy. And Tony, like, they were shocked. What the fuck? Like, people have come over and I've healed them. And it's not because I'm... Okay, maybe I have extra special gifts or whatever, but it's because I concentrate on them. It's not because I'm special. We're all able to do this. You feel me? We are all healers. Try it on yourself. If you ever have a headache, hi Will. If you ever have a headache, please try this on yourself. Just sit down. Don't, it's not working, I give up. No, I've had toothaches, like, bad, and I sat there like, okay. And I didn't just imagine me fixing my toothache. I imagine, envision the veins in my teeth, in my gums, they were being healed. Anything or any bacteria or anything like that was causing the pain, I was imagining it getting cleared up. I've done that with my blood. I went from like being anemic to not at all because I imagined my blood thickening as I slept. I imagined little angel workers coming in with their little tools. You have to do it and imagine it. I swear to God, it works. Try it. Please try it. Please, it works so good. You're not going to heal her overnight, but I would do a few sessions with her. So you can sit with her and you can ask your angels and spirit guides to assist you. Please help me in healing. Please have her maybe take a bath, and like you can go into the bath and like, you know, if she's shy, have a bathing suit on her and have, you know, maybe some crystals and some candle around. If people are okay with that, you know, some people don't like none of that, but you can tell them and then put your hands over her and imagine the angels are helping you. You got to ask angels for assistance in healing. You're not going to heal them overnight. You're just going to help them get better and better. And if they start to believe they're getting healed, people have gotten healed from AIDS, from cancer, from shamans. Come on, guys. It's real. This is not a joke. Try it every day. If you could get together with her, you know, really try it, okay? So we were on, okay, we did Aquarius, we did all that, okay. So Sagittarius and Scorpio are left over, is that correct? And Aries, am I right? I can heal you, Rennie, you know that. If you guys, this is going to sound weird, but if you masturbate a lot or you like to masturbate or whatever, and that's like one of your things that relaxes you, I want you to imagine transmuting that orgasm into something that's healing something, a part of you. So you don't just waste the orgasm for nothing, okay? I know it sounds crazy, but it's not, because I'll have like I'm not really a big on masturbating because I know there's always spirit around me and I'm very uncomfortable with it. But I'm doing Aries right now. That's why I'm doing it. Yeah, you are my favorite Aries, Rennie, for sure. He always like Aries are just turned up people. They're good people. They're good-hearted, and they will, you know, put up with a lot of shit and really forgive people for a lot of things, and they have really good hearts. I'm an Aries rising. I have a lot of like Aries qualities about me, but so Gabe said, here we go. So I want you to imagine transmuting that. Just like I said, when you wake up in the morning, put a piece of note, like something, stick it on your coffee in the morning and let it say like abundance or rich, or you know, whatever you want, like manifest it. Somebody told me that they were going to put those affirmations I put up, post-it notes all over the house, so once a day they could read one of them, like I am worthy of wealth, I am worthy of love, like so they could read it. They put one on their coffee thing, she said, one on the thing, and she said all the affirmations I wrote, I put down, she's putting them all over her house. That's very smart, okay? I'll see, Ren, because after I'm done, I might have to run right back in the room and lay down because I'm trying to get through these two, what is it, Aries, Scorpio, and I got, that's it, right? And Sag. Oh, wow. I've been talking a lot, that's why. Okay, it's okay. 2, that's what time it is right now? Oh, okay, cool. All right, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, by the way. Okay. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, what do we got for our Aries here? Okay, no. Thank you. Huh. Okay. It's like, didn't I just say something about taking baths and like using that energy? Look, she's in the sea, but look, there's a spirit guide on top watching her take that bath, right? It's like, because your spirit guides will listen to your thoughts. So when you're, oh, I love that face. It's like so angelic looking. Look at that pretty face he's got. He's not watching like in a perverted way. He's watching in a like, oh, she's like a little fairy on the thing. So And I got chop wood here for you as well. So chop wood and to the sea. So chop wood is like, I would chalk that up to like working on something, working on yourself here. And again, if you see this mop, it also has a spirit face on it. I don't know if anybody's ever taken pictures and they find faces in their photos a lot. So this is telling you whatever you're working on, you're constantly being thanked for it. And some of you are working hard and you really help a lot of people here, okay? You got the number 7, the highest vibrating 7 heavens, you know, 7 days of the week, you know. What else? 7 chakras, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 chakras, 7 days of the week, 7 heavens. It's just a very beautiful heavenly number. 7 is known as a very heavenly number. So they're seeing all the work that you're doing and they love it. They love you for it, okay? Empathic starseed, listen, baby. And you know, Rennie, I could like really put this with you, this reading right now. Empathic starseed, are you kidding me? And double mission, are you joking me? And activated earth, wow. So the work that you do, because I know, you know, Rennie does work with people. Like he takes care of people in their homes. Like he takes care of people. But it's because you're an empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. And I've seen you, Rennie, feel the person's pain and like the sympathy that you have for them and the empathy you have for them. It's like you have this responsibility. It's like whoever feels this, like it's this responsibility to take care of the person and to make them feel loved and not to make them feel like they're gross. Like, you know, for instance, if you work with people or if you work or people around you, they're not like up to like par like you are, you don't look at them like they're shit, like nothing, because you are here on a double mission and you are empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. And sometimes you can pick up energies from other people that is not yours and it makes you feel like, Paula, what's up, bitch? And it makes you feel like sometimes you feel a little drained and you feel like, this is too much. But it's because you need to learn to control the fact. First of all, I want you to start having more sympathy and not empathy, okay? So, double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. What you're doing for people is, believe it or not, so freaking important, Aries. Whatever you're doing, it is so important. I want you to see and know that because it is so important, okay? Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. I'm seeing this strongly as some of you do need to get around body of water. I feel like it's going to bring some good energy to you. So when you're feeling like you're like all over the place a little bit, and your mind is going back and forth, try to get near a body of water and just ground. Like stand by the water and ask the water to bring in its peaceful energy. Because when the water is peaceful, it's just like peaceful. And you just look at it and the sounds from it, it's so peaceful, right? So I want you to, when you're feeling like you're all over the place, you're blah, 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 like that, go towards the water and stand there and just feel its energy. Be one with the water. Be the water. Flow easily through life, right? You want to, okay? Rolling with the homies, right? Because you are doing something so important here. Because you're like, this is I feel this energy for you. I feel this energy for you. Very fast moving. You constantly want to go, 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 go. You want to get things done. You want to, oh my God, my lower back has been, that's one thing I have to work on healing every day. It's very, very difficult. Because my boobs are so big, it's a lot of carrying, so I have to learn to like sit up because I'm always like that. Okay, anyway, for you Aries, I'm feeling strongly like you have very fast moving energy here. Look at you, you're like, dun, 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 here I come to save the day. You're trying to save the world. Always here, there, everywhere. You're like throwing events for people. You're doing this, then you're taking care of this, and you're taking care of that, and you're just always on the go, 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 go. And you're being asked to please slow down and take the time for yourself. Be at home, go towards the water, be in nature more, because everything you're doing, it's great, but it's not you, but around you, there's a lot of like conflict, man. It's around you. And, you know, I posted that thing that said the less people you chill with, the less bullshit you deal with, okay? Because the less people we are around, the more relaxing it is for us, okay? So they're wanting you to, like, maybe, like, not be so involved with everything. Maybe sometimes you could just say no. You can hang up the phone and I don't want to talk right now. See? The Hermit. Going deep within. Taking time to find yourself is so important because that energy, that fast-paced energy, see that? Look at this. I'm going to show you. Watch how I interpret this. Do you see the Knight of Swords? Very fast-moving energy. The Knight of Swords moves fast, 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 fast. And all the conflict, they're asking you to turn away from the conflict and stop trying to battle it. Don't do this. I got it. I'll take care of it. You got beef? I got you. You got a problem? I got you. Nah. Turn your back. Walk away from everything you know and just walk away and be at peace. Because you're letting go of this toxic energy. It's time. It's time, okay? It's time, Aries. This is your time to be happy, okay? Your emotions have to be under control here. Like, you don't feel everybody's shit, man. That's enough. Enough is enough. You know, how long are you going to do that shit for? You know what I mean? Like, what do you think that's going to do for your health in the end? You know? All right. So we got Sag and Scorpio left. Okay. All right. This was a long one, but I really wanted these messages to be long and strong, baby. Long and strong. Long and strong. All right. So let's get to the Sagittarius and then we'll do Scorpio. Okay. All right, Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Sag, please. Already I'm hearing for the Sagittarius. Stop worrying. You're doubting yourself constantly, and it's like, it's ridiculous. You're such a go-getter that you're forgetting that you got a lot already. You're such a go-getter that you're forgetting all the things you got already. Okay? There's this energy of like needing to... See, you're not alone, okay? You're not alone, okay? You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Do you notice there's a whole deck here and I keep getting cards that are like similar to people? That's what I find very interesting. And for the Sagittarius, you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So you're probably, this being the Sag that you are, you like to be... you know, you like to go out, you like to be social. However, when you're alone, you're almost like punishing yourself, kind of like, this is like punishing yourself. Like your thoughts are going in 100 places. You're not like seeing yourself for the value that you give to this earth, because you've given so much value to this earth. You have to understand you've been doing so great. Thank you guys. Thank you, Gina. You've been doing so great. Why don't you just relax and realize it already? And you got to stop, okay? Co-create and realize that you're not alone. You have a lot of, look at that, the leopard. The leopard, if you think about the leopard climbs the trees and they can climb all the way to the top. Like, yeah, the lion and all that can, but the leopard is like the panther, like the Black Panther. They go to the trees and they look for their prey and they wait patiently and then they pounce on it. Okay? It's like, that's what they're wanting to do. Not, you know, wait patiently for your prey and go kill it. But like the wise owl sits and waits, and the owl, if you ever watch like anything on animals, which I watch Animal Planet constantly, the owl is funny because it's a leopard and an owl, but they're both watching. They're both looking for their prey. Look, they're at high altitudes looking for their prey. The leopard but the owl makes no noise when it takes flight, because the owl hunts at night. And when the owl hunts at night, those mice and everything, they hear everything. Mice have those big ears for a reason, because they have to look for the hunter. They have to hear them coming, whatever. And the owl is so quiet. They make literally no noise. They put the microphones right next to them and there's no noise. They're so quiet, and then they just catch their prey. And the leopard as well. The leopard could be a little louder when running. However, if it's smart, it stays at a distance where they can catch their prey. Why is this important? Because they're wanting you to sit back. Wait for your opportunity. When your opportunity comes, pounce at it. You're not alone. You have support. So start to see that, okay? It's time for you to see that support. You're not allowing yourself to see that support. Don't rush, okay? Don't rush. Okay. So, Black Panther is super smart. Did you know that lions and did you know that leopards actually hallucinate? They eat a plant from the jungle and they hallucinate and they sit there tripping out. Did you know that elephants get drunk? Did you know all that? Humans are not the only ones who get intoxicated, just so you guys know. Animals love to get fucked up. Okay, all right. So, hey Joker, how are you? That's why I tell you, a lot of you guys, what's up Joker Tony? That's why I tell you a lot of you guys to watch animal stuff, to read up on animals, to know, because then you could compare your life to it. So Sagittarius, for you, for what's coming towards you here, it seems like there's a groundedness that's happening in for you, and it feels like you're about to connect with someone, and like spirit and the universe is bringing you someone to connect, because you're not going to go out there and look for it, because you're very like, as much as you're outgoing, you're shy. And so the universe is providing with that. You're going to have several options coming towards you, and it feels like you just have to get your emotions in check and move away to calmer waters. You might have been like, it's a lot of experiencing this like energy of like confusion and all over the place, but they're going to help you move away to calmer waters. And there is this energy of you needing to stop helping people. Please. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. One time for my LA hoes. Lame, don't know the difference. You know, some people don't know the difference between somebody who's here to help them and a sucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're here to help someone and somebody's like, oh, she's a sucker or he's a sucker. So stop doing that. Focus on you more. Focus on yourself more, okay? All right, Sag? Like I said, sit back, relax. I don't smoke this often, so there must be a spirit guide or a spirit guide. Yeah, one of my spirit guides is definitely a smoker. So when I quit, we won't have to deal with that. I got the patches right here. They just came in the mail today, actually, the patches. So this week I'm doing the colon cleanse. I'm doing the activated charcoal detox, and I'm going to only stick with plant-based foods for a while, because I'm going to detox fully and do lots of like detoxing stuff so that I can clear my third eye, because the activated charcoal helps clear all the fluoride and all the toxins from your third eye, from your pineal gland. Activated charcoal helps do that. So does apple cider vinegar and stuff like that. All right, we got Scorpio. Save the best for last. Scorpio. I've been having a lot of Scorpio interactions in my readings when I'm because I go to one person for a reading all the time, and she doesn't know I'm watching her, and she always says like I said, my initial, and she always talks about a Scorpio. Who's dealing with a Scorpio? And I'm like, who is this Scorpio? And I'm thinking it's a spirit guide. And I do have an animal spirit guide that's always around me, because my cat always sees her or him. And it's like, my cat goes nuts when he comes in my room. He's like, he goes in my closet right away. He's like, meow, 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 in my closet. I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, who do you see there? At least that cat's like, bitch, I see a lot of things. I'm like, yeah, I know. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, did you see that? My aunt you did a reading for a few months ago, passed away Wednesday. No. Tiffany, are you serious? Are you serious, Tiffany? God rest her soul. Like, what a good person. Oh my God. For me, I don't see death as an ending. I see it as a beginning. So I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this now. Do I feel for people who pass on? Of course I do. Because it's just, but her spirit is living on right now. And I just want to say hello. I love you. And I promise you, like, just go off into the light and just rest, baby girl. Rest. It's your time to rest. You just go into the light and rest. Don't stick around here. You have no unfinished business. You're good. You just go and rest, beautiful. Your soul is, oh, she was a very beautiful person, man. My condolences to you, but I don't want you to see this as something that is bad. I want you to see this as she is resting, because she was sick, right? She had heart. Wow, okay. I just heard I'm happy. I'm happy. I just heard I'm so happy. I'm so happy. That's what I heard twice in my head. Don't worry. Like I'm you know, and we sit here and we cry, but spirit rarely ever cries, and the ones that do, that's because they are stuck here. So if you encounter someone who's like, someone's really sad right now, it's because they're still here. So when you feel that like I feel right now, a very happy energy, that means that person has moved on to a better place. Oh no, I'm gonna tell you one thing that I love right now, Tiffany, is that I'm feeling great energy right now. So, you know, when you see a medium and they're like, I'm connecting with this person, it's so sad and all that stuff, it's because they're feeling the energy of a low vibrational energy that's still here. And if a spirit is crying and you feel their energy, it's because they're still here. They're residual and they're stuck or whatever it is. The ones that moved on to the light, they don't give you no sad feelings. They give you happy feelings. So right now I'm feeling like, I'm so happy. Don't cry for me. I am free. I can do whatever I want. I'm like, I just got an image of like a light being they're just like this, whee, like, you know, like a person who like learns to fly. You know, it's a person who just went from like density to learning to fly. Okay. Hi, Mike. So don't feel bad, Tiff. Also, you got to talk to her. I heard her say, talk to me anytime you want. I'll always be listening. Okay. And I'm serious. I really did just hear that. You got to talk to me. I'm always next to you. I'm protecting you and I'm guiding you. Okay. So when you get intuitive feelings, Tiff, I want you to, no, seriously, Tiffany, when you are getting an intuitive, so guys, I'm going to get to the Scorpio reading, but this is important because her aunt, who was a lovely person I did a reading for, passed on. God rest her soul. But her soul's so free right now. It's just crazy because I'm getting like a happy, hyperactive energy. She wants you to, anytime you need to oh, okay. So anytime you hear something or you feel something or your intuition is feeling something, I want you to understand that that's her. She's communicating with you. And if you feel something, a presence in your home and all that, don't be afraid because it's her. So if she does something like maybe like something like this, don't get scared because she's right with you. Okay. She's with you the whole time. So, you know, her energy doesn't need to be with you only. It could be everywhere. And I want you to know that when we're in energy, we are able to be anywhere. The thought of the person doesn't mean they have to, oh, you're thinking about me now, I have to arrive here to help you. As soon as you say her name in your mind and you say, I love you, can you help me with this? She will either show you in a dream through synchronicities, through signs, okay? So pay very close attention because I did hear I am going to be communicating with you and letting you know things. Don't second guess yourself because I am going to be talking to you, okay? She's going to be talking to you. So don't second guess it. All right. She's so happy, dude. Don't worry, Tiff. Scorpio. Community, co-create. Like I said for the Scorpio. Scorpio, you are not alone in this journey that you're on right now. For some of you, you're on this like awakening journey. I heard for some of you there's a energy of community. So now if you look at this card, it's a community, but if you see, some are giraffes, some are birds. There's all different types of birds here. There's a mother and a baby giraffe, and then they're surrounded by animals that are not them. So the community that you have may not be of you, but they are just like you, is what I'm feeling. I'm going right to bed after this, Gabe. Like I told Rennie and like 4 other people, I can't call you after this because after I'm done, I'm going to be like, good night. I'm going right in the bed. I'm knocking the fuck out. I was sick this morning, just so you guys know. I wasn't feeling well. I'm starting to feel a little better right now, but I feel great now. Not sick, like cold sick. I had like very bad stomach pains. So Scorpio, but I will call you tomorrow at a normal time, Gabe. Every time I tell you. I always save this on my YouTube and my Instagram, you guys, so you can always look back at it. And I want you to look back at it and re-listen to the messages because sometimes you don't catch them the first time around, right? So in between all my yapping, you could like fast forward to the important parts, you know. All right, Scorpio. I do see a Scorpio sitting and waiting for some. They're almost guarding. How can I explain this? All right, so. I just heard Bruce Lee. Okay, so Bruce Lee like studied his whole life and then became like a master and mastered the art of karate, right? It was karate. Mastered the art of it and then like went on to like be the first person to bring it to America. So it's like this energy of like whatever you're working on right now, keep at it because it is going to bring long-term benefits. Like, so I'm feeling strongly if it's not happening right this moment, it's creating a lifelong beneficial journey for you. Like, my boobs are killing me. Oh my God, they hurt so bad. And it's like, and like, look, it's like, I'm telling you, it's bringing you financial independence, Scorpio. It's crazy. Don't say you have insomnia. I'm going to tell you guys right now. You had nightmares, Mike, because you have to clear your mind before you go to bed. I told you, try to meditate and try to think positive thoughts before you go to bed. Always watch, and don't watch anything dramatic or crazy before you go to sleep, because that can affect your dreams. Don't say you have insomnia. Say that you are working on your sleep issues. Because when you say I have insomnia, guess what? Your brain is telling your body you have insomnia, so your body's going to go with what your brain is saying. Just like me, we're night people. We get the night energy. It doesn't mean we have insomnia. It just means that we get energy at night. You know, some people thrive in the night just like some animals. They only hunt at night, like the owl. I was just talking about the owl. See it as in... Shit, okay, so no more Bad Girls Club reruns. Speaking of that, my daughter, she's been like looking me up online lately. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I just want to see. I like watching some of the stuff that you do. I'm like, Eliana, don't. She's like, no, mommy, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's. I'm like, oh boy, she's getting into it. Anyway, but you know, I'm not ashamed of anything anyway. But so this energy of you sitting and waiting, and yeah, that's funny. Imagine my 9-year-old daughter is starting to like get into. She likes watching it because she says that I remind her of like somebody who beats up bullies, and she likes that because she feels like I defend people who are getting bullied, and she said it teaches her how to like stand up for herself. So if she views it that way, then I'm happy. As long as she's not seeing it as like I gotta fight my whole life. No, she's like she's saying she learns from me, so it's good. Me and my daughter have been connecting on a deeper level lately. Like, you guys understand, it's freaking magical. Okay, so I'm very open. By the way, I speak to my daughter like I would speak to a grown-up, except for I don't talk about dirty things. But she likes to hear my stories of being in high school and what happened. And I tell her stories. Like, one time, me and my best friend were together and this happened. Because you know what? It helps her learn lessons. So when she wants to hear stories at night, I tell her lesson stories, okay? Like, everything I tell her is a lesson. So if I tell her a story about me and my best friend, how we were best friends and then she betrayed me, it's because I want her to learn a lesson that sometimes things like that are going to happen. Like today, for instance, I'm not to put her business out there, but her little friend was like, because you're annoying, that's why. And she got jealous because Eliana was playing Roblox and Eliana had more Robux than her. Because, you know, I buy Eliana Robux. If she wants Robux, she can have a fucking Robux. Like, here, you know, but I teach her like to conserve it because I feel like that Roblox is teaching them like something. I don't know. She plays it a lot. She loves it. So I don't like take that away from her because she does her schoolwork. She listens. She's a good kid. And so, like, the point is, they got mad because she had more Robux than them. So I told her, I said, sometimes in life, our friends are going to say things to us that are going to hurt us, but you can't take it offensively. And so the lesson there was when her friends called her annoying, she wanted to call them back and say, you're annoying. Like, and I said, don't do that. I said, what you want to do is text her back or call her back and say, if I'm so annoying to you, then I won't call you anymore. Okay. And she did that. And I said, you will see, ignore them. And they'll see that they were wrong and they'll apologize. 2-3 hours later, they texted her and they said sorry to her. And she was like, you were right, mommy. And I was like, you see, when you don't stoop to their level, then they see their mistake. I said, if you would have said, you're annoying too, then they wouldn't have noticed their mistake. So I stopped her from like saying you're annoying too. And she learned a lesson. Very smart, right? All right, so... all right, so I'm almost done with this, you guys. Okay, so for the Scorpios, I'm not going to go on live with anyone right now, guys. I can't right now. My whole life yesterday tell me, I just had my best friend, my whole life yesterday tell me yesterday she doesn't want to be friends with me anymore. And you tell her, have a nice life. See ya. That's it. No, I'm from Dibra, Mother. But I love Kosovo. Oj Kosovo, no na ime, don se llamo, i mërguar dashnin tone zemra, kurska me haru ua. That was my song growing up. All right, Scorpio. So this is going to... So the point is, Scorpio, lessons, lots of lessons being learned here, right? So when we're learning lessons and we're learning to not stoop to people's levels and to forgive them for the wrongs that they have done to us, because if you ever listen to the Lord's Prayer, forgive us for those who we trespassed against and for those who trespassed against us, okay? It's like forgiveness is like one of the main things that everyone preaches. And so that's what I'm telling you at this point, Scorpio, is to just sit back and just relax, because there's things coming your way. You need to stop worrying so much. You know, there's like a worry. But what you don't understand is that whatever contracts, whether they be energetic contracts, the 5D contracts, dense contracts, you know, they are being signed right now. And you're worried because, you know, you want... You don't know. Maybe you have a decision, a tough decision that you got to make about something. This could be legal contract. This could be marriage, something like that. The point is, whatever road you take, you're going to be financially independent because of this, and it's going to make you feel free. Like, you're going to set yourself free. I do feel for some of you are needing to co-create, meaning work with someone here in order to resolve something, because the wish fulfillment is coming towards you. I do feel like for some of you, maybe you're dealing with like a marriage type of thing here as well. But this is like, you have the wish fulfillment on your end. So they're asking you to like stand in your power, be the emperor, and not allow, you know, negative things to stop you learning lessons from it, because you're about to break a contract, a karmic cycle, a karmic soul contract with someone. You're about to break it. This was a soul. I'm hearing karmic soulmate. And you are breaking that with them at this present moment. This person was being shady and doing things to you that you didn't like, and you had to cut this person off because you needed to move away to calmer waters in order for you to be stable and get into that financial independence. But they're needing you to work with this person. Wow. To work with this person in order for you to achieve what you want. Because if you don't, it's going to keep you in that same energy, okay? All right, you guys. I think I delivered a lot of good messages. Here, I don't think I know. All right, so rewatch these. I'm going to post it on Instagram. I'm also going to post it on my YouTube. If you guys can, go like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube. That would be nice. I don't know why, but I heard it's good, I guess. You know, I don't really like try to be a YouTube star at all, so it doesn't matter to me. But you know, it's good to have it because I want to put a lot of stuff on YouTube. It's easier than putting it everywhere. But anyway, I'm a big Instagram person. I love my Instagram. I'm not a Facebook person. I'm not a Snapchat person. I don't like Twitter. I don't fuck with Twitter. And anyway, they blocked me because I was putting too much real information in there. As soon as I started posting like videos of aliens and big information, because I had 130,000 followers, they were like, oh no, she's reaching too many people. And they blocked my shit. And I can't get back my Twitter for nothing. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, they will not give me that Twitter back. It's because I started talking about all this, all the aliens and all this, and you know, spirit, and then they were like, no, she has too many followers, she's gonna influence too many people, we gotta block this bitch. And no matter what I do, I can't get my Twitter back. So that's why I fuck with Instagram. They don't really they don't pay attention to people too much. Okay, so love and light to all you guys. I love you all very much. Like I said, if you'd like to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be great. I am taking in-person bookings for readings, but it has to be more than it's either, if it's one person, you guys would have to travel to me in upstate New York. If it's a group of people and you're doing like a party, you want me to come, I do that. I do I do that. Yes, I do. I offer those services. They're on my website. I also have new services on my website. You know, mentoring, one-on-one mentoring, because I've been getting a lot of those requests. And so I put the service up on my website for one-on-one mentoring. So if you want one-on-one mentoring, if you want to learn how to read tarot and all that, that would be a different type of thing. But there is all those services there. And I took off the pre-recorded readings for now because I feel like I want to connect with people more when I do it. The pre-recordeds are great. People don't love them. Anyway, the point is, I love you guys. Love and light to you all. Please watch, rewatch again. Listen to the messages. Take your advice from spirit. If you landed in this video, it was for you. It was made for you. You're not crazy. Everything your experiences is real. It's validated. And you have strong support and guidance from your spirit guides. Just ask them. All you have to do is ask them. And for anyone in here who's ever lost somebody or lost somebody recently, please call on them and ask them to guide you. And they will, because they are waiting for your help, okay? They're waiting for you to ask them for help, okay? They're there for you. They're always going to be there for you, and they're always going to love you, okay? Okay, Mike, see, because that shit, I can't get it back for nothing. I tried everything. I was like, whose dick I gotta suck to get my Twitter back, bro? That would be too much work right now. But I love you guys, okay? I'm going to go. You lost your dad to Corona? I'm so sorry. Are you sure it was to Corona, though, right? Okay, thank you, Gina. Twitter hates me because she's was on Twitter going in like, we need to get Flo her Twitter back, goddammit. I'm hugging you right now, JD. Jade and MTV, I got you. I love you guys. Okay, love and light to you all. I'm going to go rest. I'm done for the night. I love you. Good night, guys. I'll see you next time, okay? I love you. Good night, baby.